kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, no follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from I've been feeling, shake skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, rapping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching. God beside us, still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, blessings. Box on blessings. They come from the car, we different and breathe, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for life.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, so happy to be here. We are underway from Dublin, folks, in the NFL International Series. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Straight ahead to Ward. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Steelers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Marvin. God damn it.
Run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw to Smith. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And look at this defense for the Vikings. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a
it's out. Smith lost it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Operating from the gun. Howard. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
49-yard attempt.
And Boswell has this one going left. No good. He missed it left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Looked like you might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash, because you got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. Throwing is McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. So the completion goes for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they got to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Working out again is McCarthy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
McCarthy going to throw again. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
No, get the fuck out of here, man.
Steeler defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's got to hook up to Moore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a first down.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week they're coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Man, just stood there. Get the fuck
They
out.
will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Man, you stood there. Really?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7.
What's going on?
Again, it's
What's going on?
and he is met at the
Yeah,
line of
what's
scrimmage.
going on? How was your day?
There. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a
What made you
3rd
do
down
it?
and 6.
Absolutely love the effort there. The
Where'd
ability
you read
to
that
float
to?
from his
Stuff.
inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, same play in this game. You're getting in the work in. Just for his practice, same old, same old. That's it. Coach not saying anything. And I don't know. I just asked it every day. I don't know why I'd be expecting a different answer. I know it's third game. Like I told you before, same old thing. Just keep your head up. You know how talented you are, but the biggest thing is get out of school, get out of that junior college, graduate, and move on to what you're gonna be doing in your career. Like I said, go to a 4-year college and walk on. You got the skills. Just make sure you learn as much as you can with the schooling and keep your grades and stuff up. You can get a scholarship off academics, but you still got another damn year though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just stay healthy. Don't let this man. Just work hard for the weight room and running. I don't care what you say. I think I'm gonna get you back with that sprint guy, because I told you with your size, and I know you ain't grown yet, but man, if you can just run like a damn deer, you run like a dog now. Not a deer. A dog can run fast too, but a deer can sprint. You get up to that, son, it'll be no stopping you, to be honest with you. But next year they're going to bring in some more running backs. But even though you're going to have the inside track.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, like I said, of course, I'll be home. We'll be there.
Okay.
And, y'all wearing black?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Colan's supposed to be good. I hope y'all blow them out and maybe 2 running backs go down so you can start carrying that rock, son.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean.
They're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Okay, then.
Totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this down to the 32.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Fights through him. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew.
That was a good-ass play. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was a good-ass play.
Be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
First throw now for the backup, Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here comes third down and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun.
Man, come on, God damn. Come on, man.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On play action, McCarthy. He's going to go down. They get turned back at the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Oh, man, y'all come on.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. And inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. On third down, here's Jones. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Shifts by him at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Second and 3.
Here's Rodgers. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Up the middle, Jones. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. A check down here to Jones.
Oh, man, you got that. Get that bullshit.
That's going to make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't give them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on 4th. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
I knew I could do that.
Conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Are backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh.
The Steelers' first down, and that was something.
Come on, man. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Set of downs. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. Only able to gain a couple there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
26. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. A handoff for Warren. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Now Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. A big play that time on the catch and run. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Oh, man. Oh, you were looking at the damn quarterback. Get the hell out of here, man.
He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
At the 9-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all to put things to bed. That's a good hard run there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's McCarthy. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's 1st and 10. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now it's Rodgers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. Fourth down and 8.
319. Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now McCarthy.
Damn, I knew from the testament shit I saw. Man, I saw.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
I'm for you, dog. I'm for you, dog. Come with it.
If they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
Come on, man.
Do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This is 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2nd down, goal to go. Throwing is Rodgers. And this is caught. So it's a big touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's more. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Vikings,